All right, guys, the Iceman here on the Iceman's Return YouTube channel, and I didn't get a chance to watch Impact yet from last night, uh, but I've been doing a lot of reading about the show, and my question is to everybody: what are you guys thinking about how TNA has been in the last couple weeks or so? I mean, even including their Sacrifice pay-per-view. Um, Dixie did say at the beginning of this year that she was trying to make TNA look a bit different. And, by doing so, you need to, change your roster up a little bit. Maybe you got to lose some people and gain new people. And that's exactly what she's done. I think for the most part, she's done okay. Um, Now she's got Mike Nux back. Rob Terry is part of that group behind the mask. Um, we just got Angelina Love back a few weeks back. Um, and the thing that's bothering me though is, you get every now and then you see a glimpse of Kenny King, and then you don't see him. Um, you see a glimpse of Austin Aries, and then you don't see him. Maybe Austin Aries is leaving TNA. Maybe he's not going to re-sign his contract, and maybe that's why they're keeping him off TV. I don't know. But you know, I think for me, the only thing that really bothers me with TNA right now is Rockstar Spud. Um, I know he's a character that's, is supposed to be the way he is, but when you have such a slim roster, you got to think twice if you want to pay somebody like him instead of paying, you know, a guy that can really wrestle in the ring, because the roster is so thin. But as far as what I think with TNA, I watch it when I can. I work Thursday night, um, but I I look forward to it. That's the thing, and that's what a promotion you know needs to do is want you coming back for more. And being an all-around wrestling fan, um, it does that for me. Um, I want to see the confrontations with MVP and say Dixie Carter or Bully Ray and Bobby Roode. Um, I want to see. This is one of the things I want to see. I want to see a match, a triple threat match with Kenny King, Austin Aries, and MVP because they built up dissension, amongst the three of them. And so why not have a match to go along with it? Because I think it would help in the ratings. Teenage ratings went up this past week, and I think that was because of the fallout after Sacrifice. So everybody wanted to see, you know, you know, the next show, and of course, like in the WWE, when they have a pay-per-view, Raw's on the next night, so we have to wait 4 to 5 days for the next show. But I really enjoy TNA. I think they're improving. They're getting more people to their roster, and yes, they are letting other people leave, but if it wasn't working with all these people that they had, then maybe it's the right thing to do is to make the change. Um, Granted, they've lost people because they don't want to pay them the money that they're looking for. So I don't know whether that's the reason or it's because they want to make the change. But in any event, either way, there is a change. And with new talent coming in TNA, um, it's just new people that you can uh, grow to see on a weekly basis, hopefully on a weekly basis, because a lot of times we don't see them every week. But then you can, you know, really root for a certain star and, you know, whether they become face or whether they're heel. I mean, they grow their popularity as, we react to them. And I think one of the things that does hurt TNA by wrestling in the same venue for Impact every week, or even, when they tape like 3 shows in one week at the same venue, you have the same people in the crowd. And it's got to be hard for these superstars to perform and try to get and do something better each time to pique their interest, because after a while, what more can they do? You're performing really in front of the same crowd all the time. And, that's why taking it on the road and wrestling at other venues, because when you do that, these people don't get to see you live very often. So you would think it would help bring people in the seats, and you know, but TNA has to give people a reason to want to go to the show. So they need to find a way, and I think they're doing so. The storylines right now, I think TNA still has way too many segments, but if they can cut them down a bit and do more wrestling, I think they'll be way better off. I mean, the storyline with Gunner and James Storm has been great. Um, this has really made Gunner a lot bigger than what he was, and I personally like Gunner. James Storm has been around a very, very long time, and he's had his exposure. He's had uh, his foot upon the pedestal, and not to say that he still can't be there, but he has helped make Gunner a much bigger star in TNA, and that is what I sort of like to see. Sting did it for Magnus by losing to Magnus, um, and one of the guys I think that can become very, very big is Ethan Carter the third. Um, I think he could become even bigger if he turned on Dixie. I mean, I just think that would be a big pop for him. Just be involved in a storyline where Dixie basically tells him, go out and take care of this, and then he just turns on her. I mean, and I think it get the crowd really on his side, and then you know, somewhere down the road, the guy goes after the belt, can become the TNA World Heavyweight Champion, and I think you know if they do it the right way, they can make him a lot more popular as time moves on, and he can be one of the major stars in TNA, because I think he has the look, he has the ability. Um, Obviously, the talent's there. So I do think TNA is inching towards a better product. Um, the only thing I'm worried about is if they take a huge step backwards, because like I said, I enjoy every week when I'm free. I watch TNA, and then if I can't see it, I'll watch it. When I have a lot of free time. So lately, I just don't have a lot of free time. Um, but I think TNA is improving, and I hope that all the other all around wrestling fans agree with me that they're making the effort, and the shows have been a little better than what they were in the past. And watching Lockdown, I thought Lockdown was just like a superb pay per view. I thought it was great. I really did. A lot of people didn't like it. A lot of people didn't like it because it's not a WWE product. Well, something. If there was only the WWE product around, I'll guarantee the ratings that the WWE have now, which are dipping, will dip even more. So we'll just have to wait and see. So anyway, looking forward to next Thursday, um, Impact, and we'll just hope and see. Hopefully the show continues to improve. Whether it's inch by inch, we'll know. I mean, at least if it's inch by inch, it's still an improvement. So everybody have a great Friday night. This is the Iceman on the Iceman's Return YouTube channel. Peace out.